Hello guys, this is Nadeem from MathsTV. Hope you will like this video. Before starting, I just wanted to invite you to be a part of our YouTube family. You can do this by just clicking the red subscribe button. Also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for newly released videos. And do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. Without wasting your time, let us start. Hello guys, today we'll be going through Edexcel International GCSE Jan 2020 Mathematics A Paper 1H. The point A has coordinates. These are the coordinates of point A, and point B has these coordinates. Work out the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. So midpoint, let us suppose midpoint is M. So midpoint coordinates of midpoint will be 5 plus 13, 5 plus 13 divided by 2, and this will be minus 4 plus 1 divided by 2. And further we can write M as this will be 18 by 2, which is 9, and this will be minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2, or we can write this as 9 and minus 1.5. Next is B part. Line L has equation. This is the equation of line provided right on the gradient of L. So we know this is the format y is equal to mx plus c format, and we have to shuffle, we have to arrange according to the sequence. So we can write this equation y is equal to minus 3x plus 2, and this will be the m value, which is minus 3, so we can write minus 3 as answer. Here also we can provide at the proper place answer as this one. Now line L has equation y is equal to 2 minus 3x. So this is the equation of line provided. Does the point with coordinates these lie on the line L? So we'll be checking the coordinates, for example, whether these coordinates are satisfying this equation or not, and we can check y is equal to, we will replace value of x as 100 in this equation. So this will be like this. So it will be 2 minus 300, which will be 298, and which is not equal to minus 302, which is provided over here. So we can write the point, the given point is not satisfying the equation of line, hence not on the line, you can write this one. Now question number 2, find the lowest common multiple LCM of 28 and 105. So for this one we can use division method. 28 and 105, we will divide this by 2 first, so this will be 14 and 105, and next also by 2, so this will be 7 and 105, and further with 3, and this will be 7, and this will be 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15. Next we can divide by 5, so 7 as it is, and this will be 7, now 7 and 1. So this is how we will be doing, and then we will be multiplying 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 7, and this will be by calculator we can multiply 22 into 3 into 5 into 7, and this will be resulting to 420. So our answer will be 420. Hopefully you are understanding. Question number 3, the diagram shows a shape. So this is shape provided. The shape has area of this one 129 centimeter square, work out the value of x. So value of x is required. What we can do, we can split this shape into two portions first, and we can split like this. So one diagram will be this portion, and we can say shape A, and this will be shape B, and this one we know this is 6, so this total is 9. 9 minus 6 will be 3, so this will be 3 centimeters. And now x we have to find. So area of A will be equal to 12 into 9, which is 12 multiplied by 9 will be 108. So this is 108 centimeters square. And now we can check area of B. So area of B is equal to 3 multiplied by x, so this will be 3x. Now this will be 3x centimeter square. Now we can add them. So total area will be area of shape will be equal to 3x plus 108, and it is provided as 129, so we can write 129. So 3x will be equal to 129 minus 108, and 129 minus 108 will be 21. So this is equal to 21. So this implies x is equal to 21 over 3, which is equal to 7. So value of x will be as 7. So we will write answer at the given place as 7. This will be our answer. Now we can move to the next question, which is question number 4. The table shows information about the weights in kilograms of 40 babies, and these are the weights. Range are provided, and frequency. Write down the model class. Model class will be with the maximum frequency, so weight will be, this will be the model class. From 3 to 4, this will be our model class. Then work out an estimate for the mean weight of the 40 babies. So we will be calculating mean weight for 40 babies. For that one, what we will do, we will add a column over here, and we can add a column on this side for mid-range. So we will add a column on this side. So this will be mid value, so we can write mid of W. So 2 plus 3 will be 5. 5 divided by 2 will be 2.5. So this will be 3.5, and this will be 4.5. I'm taking the mid value, so you can even use calculator for this one. 5 plus 6, 5 plus 6, and divided by 2, this will be 5.5. So this is how we are doing this process, 5.5, and this will be 6.5. Now this value will be multiplied by frequency, and we can write here, this will, first value will be 2.5 multiplied by 12, and formula which we are using is basically sigma fx over sigma f. So this will be the this is equal to mean. So this is the formula which we are using, 2.5 multiplied by 12 plus 3.5 multiplied by 16 plus next value will be 4.5 and multiply by 9 plus next value will be 5.5 and multiply by 2, and next value will be, I will write here, plus 6.5 multiplied by 1 and whole divided by 40. And now we can multiply 2.5 multiplied by 12, this will give us 30. So this will be 30 plus next value is 3.5 multiplied by 16, which will be resulting to 56, plus 4.5 multiplied by 9, which is resulting to 40.5. So 40.5 plus 5.5 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 11. So this will be 11 plus 6.5 multiplied by 1 will be the same, and divided by 40. And now we can calculate this. So this will be 30 plus 56 plus 40.5 plus 6.5, and everything will be divided by 40. So this will be equal to 3.32. Basically, if we check the calculations, we missed this 11 over here, so I will recalculate and rectify this one. 11 plus this one, this is giving us 3.6, so this will be our answer, which is 3.6. So answer will be over at proper place will be 3.6. One of the 40 babies is going to be chosen at random. Find the probability that this baby has a weight of more than 5 kg. So more than 5 kg is greater than 5 kg will be this one and this one. So there are 3 babies out of 40 which are scoring, which are having more than 5 kg weight. So it will be 3 over 40 will be the probability for this one. Now question number 5. 120 children go on an activity holiday. The ratio of number of girls to the number of boys is 3:5. On Sunday, all the children either go sailing or go climbing. So 16 or 25 of the boys go climbing. Twice as many girls go sailing as go climbing. Work out how many children go sailing on Sunday. So if we check, there are 120 students, children. So 120 children are in total. So these are divided into boys and girls. So girls ratio boys is what? Girls ratio boys. Girls are basically 3 out of 8. So sum of ratios is 8. So we can write 3 over 8 of 120, and we can write this is 3:5. So this is the ratio of girls and boys, and this will be 3 over 8 multiplied by 120. So this will, we can calculate this one as 3 into 120 over 8, and this will be 45. So there are 45 girls, and boys are 3 over 8 of these are not 3, these are 5. So 5 by 8 of 120, and this one we can change over here. So this will be 75 boys. So it means there are 45 girls and 75 boys. Now climbing, they are climbing. There's like girls. First we'll check the boys climbing are 16 out of 25. So 16 by 25 into these number of boys, which is 75, and we can calculate this 16 multiply by 75 over 25. This will be resulting to 48. So 48 are basically climbing boys. This is like boys section, this is a girls section. So if 48 are climbing, then sailing will be equal to 75 are the total boys. So 75 minus 48 will be the sailing boys, and 75 minus 48 is 27. So 27 boys will be sailing. Now we can check for this one we have the condition twice as many girls sailing as go climbing. So climbing will be 1 by 3, sailing will be 2 by 3. So climbing we can take 1 by 3 of 45 and this will be equal to 15, and sailing will be 2 by 3 of 45 which is equal to 30. So 30 will be sailing and 15 will be climbing. Now they are asking for work out how many children go sailing on Sunday. So boys and girls collectively. So we can write total sailing children is equal to 30 plus 27. So this will be 30 plus 27 which is equal to 57 children. So this will be our answer, and we can give our answer over here which is 57 children. Hopefully you understood this question. Now question number 6, write this one in ordinary format, and this is 10 raised to the minus 4, so decimal will be shifting to the left. So we have to take 4 jumps, so 7.8, so this will be shifting to the left 1 unit, 1 jump, second jump, third jump, and then fourth jump. So decimal will be shifting over here 0 0 0, and this decimal will be removed. So our answer will be 0.00078, and we can give answer over here 0.00078. Hopefully you understood this. Now work out this one, give your answer in standard form. So what we can do, we can use calculator, and later on we will be giving answer in standard form. So this one plus this will be 7 into 10 raised to the power 3, and over is 2.8 into 10 raised to the power is minus 3. So we can calculate this one as this will be equal to 2 2 5 1 2 3 4 5. Now this decimal we can place over here 0.0, and now we have to move to this side. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 jumps we have to take. So it will be 2.25 into 10 raised to the power 7, because we are jumping to the left, so it will be positive. If we are jumping to the right, it will be negative. So our answer will be 2.25 into 10 raised to the power 7. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now question number 7, expand and simplify. I'll move the page a little over here. So expand and simplify, we'll have to multiply. So m with m will be resulting to m square, m with plus 5 will be resulting to 5m, then minus 8 with m will be resulting to minus 8m, and minus 8 with multiplied by plus 5 will be minus 40. And now we can add the like terms. So m square and minus 5 plus 8 will be minus 3m and minus 40. This will be our final answer. We can mention over here m square minus 3m minus 40. This will be our final answer. Then they are saying factorize. So we have to factorize this. We'll have to take the maximum common. 5 we can take common, and y we can take common. So inside will be 1 plus 4y, and this will be our final answer, which we can mention 5y and 1 plus 4y. This will be our final answer. Hopefully you got this. C part, simplify, and this is p square plus 3 and raised to power 3, raised to power 0. Anything raised to power 0 is always equal to 1, so this will be equal to 1. This is by rule, it will be 1. Now D part, solve this equation, show clear algebraic working. So this one what we can do, we can cross multiply. So 3 into 2 minus 5 is equal to 9 minus x over 2. We can write over 1 and cross multiply. This will be 6 into 2 into 3 will be 6. So 2x, this one. So this will be 2x minus 5, and this is equal to 9 minus x, and we can open the bracket. This will be 12x minus 30 is equal to 9 minus x, and we can shift these terms also to this side, or 30 we can shift to this side and x we can shift to this side. So 12x plus x is equal to 9 plus 30, which is equal to 39. So 13x is equal to 39, both divided by 13. This will be cancelled, this will be 3, so x will be equal to 3. This will be our answer, which is x is equal to 3. Hopefully you are clear with this question as well. Now question number 8, diagram is provided, and this is on the grid enlarged. Basically on the grid enlarge the shaded shape. We have to enlarge it with scale factor 1/2 and center of enlargement is 1, 2. First of all, we will go to the center of enlargement, which is 1 and 2. This is transformation question 1 and 2. So 1 is x value, 2 is y value. So this will be our point. Center of enlargement, from here we have to enlarge by scale factor 1/2. So I'll turn the page for the convenience so that we can draw the lines, reference lines properly. So with the help of scale we can draw this line. From this one we can take reference from this corner, then further we can take reference from these corners as well. So if we take reference from this corner, it will be this one, and if we take a reference from this edge, it will be this one. Now we can take a reference from this edge as well, and this corner vertex, basically it will be like this one. Now we have drawn everything, and this straight line, if we check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, this one is 6 units. So 6 multiplied by 1/2, this will be equal to 3. So we are looking for a point from this line to this line, so that it should be exactly 3 units. So if we check this one, 1, 2, 3 units. So this is basically the line which this line is reduced to this point. So we got this point and this point. So if you check 1, 2, 3 units, and similarly if you check this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So starting from here we have reduced this side to half, and further we have to check this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units from this point. 1, 2, 3, 4 units, we got this point. This is also on the line. All the points should be on the line. And 1, 2, 3, 4 units, so this will be 1 and 2 units, half. So this is what we got, the 4 points of the enlarged drawing by scale factor 1/2, and now we are just joining these points. Hopefully you are understanding this technique, and this is the easiest way I'm teaching you so that you can easily figure out the shape. And this is the shape. I'm just shading for your convenience. It's not compulsory to shade in exam. And this will be the trapezium. Basically this is trapezium shape, so this will be this one, reduced by half and or enlarged by scale factor 1/2, and the center of enlargement is 1 and 2. So we can write coordinates of here 1 and 2 like this. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 9. Here is a right angle triangle, and PQR is a triangle. This is 63, this side is 24.3. Diagram is not accurately drawn, so you cannot measure things. Calculate the length of PQ. So PQ, which is hypotenuse of the triangle, is required. Give your answer in 3 significant figures. So this side is provided, which is adjacent. So adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse will be this over this, which is cos. So we can write PR over PQ is equal to cos of 63 degrees. And next, PR is provided, which is 24.3. So we'll write here 24.3 over PQ is equal to cos of 63 degrees. And now we can write PQ is equal to 24.3 over cos of 63 degrees, and this will be, we can calculate this as 24.3 over cos of 63 degrees, and this will be giving us 53.52. So 53.5 can be answered because we need 3 significant figures. 53.525 I will write here, and then I will round it to 53.5 because we need 3 significant figures. So our answer will be 53.5, like this. Question number 10. This is saying the shaded region in the diagram is bounded by 3 lines. The equation of one of the lines is given. So one of the lines is given, this one. So passing through -2. So this is the line for which equation is provided. And our task is written over here. They are saying write down the 3 inequalities that define the shaded region. So we need to write down equations for shaded region. And if we check this line, which is over here, so this line is basically passing through this one, which is -1. So we require greater than -1, which is x is equal to -1. X is greater than equal to -1 is the required region. So for this line, I will write x is greater than equal to -1. So this will be our answer for this line. Now remaining is this line, so we have to check for this one. It is passing through 4, and the gradient of this line also we can find. So C value for this line is equal to 4, and we can find the gradient. Gradient is 4 divided by 4 if we consider this much triangle. So 4 by 4, m will be equal to 4 over 4, which is equal to 1. Now we can write, this is basically the sloping downward, so I will take minus, so it will be -1. So y is equal to mx plus c, so this will be y is equal to basically minus x plus 4. Now we require lesser than this value, so we will be writing it less than, instead of equal to we'll write less than. So this one will be our equation. Y is less than equal to minus x plus 4, or we can write y plus x, we can shift this x to this side, is less than equal to 4. This can be our equation for this line. So we will be writing the equation on the space provided, and this is the same equation which I have written. I will be copying over here, and the first equation is x is greater than equal to -1, and second equation which we found is y plus x is less than equal to 4, and the third equation which they have provided is y is equal to 1 by 3x minus 2, and we are done with this question. Now question number 11 is Max invests $6,000 in a savings account for 3 years. The account pays compound interest. So it's compound interest at a rate of 1.5 for 2 years. So the compound interest rate changes for the third year. At the end of third year, there is a total of this much in the account. Work out the compound interest rate for the third year. Give your answer correct to one decimal place. So for the first 2 years, we will apply compound interest formula, and this will be A is equal to P into 1 plus R over 100 and raised to t. So we will, principal amount is provided, which is 6,000. So 6,000 into 1 plus rate is 1.5. So 1.5 divided by 100, and duration will be 2 years, because third year it's changing. So 2 years we will take here. Third year rate will change, so we will separately deal for the third year. So this will be equal to, we can calculate this one, 6,000 and multiply by 1 plus 1.5 over 100, and this will be raised to the power 2, and this will be equal to 6181.35. So 6181.35 dollars. This will be basically amount after 2 years, and they are saying that at the end of third year there is a total of this much amount in the account. So the difference between this one will be the interest for the third year. So we can calculate that one, 6311.16. This one minus this amount, 6181.35. This will be third year interest. We can write this one. So this will be basically, this amount is already there on the calculator screen, so I will write this one, 63.11.16 minus answer. This will be, wait, we have done some mistakes, 63 minus 63.11, we have taken point over here, right? So this will be equal to 129.81. So 129.81, this is the interest amount which they received for third year against this much amount. So 129.81 divided by 6181.35, this amount, which, and for percentage we will be multiplying by 100. So this amount which is already written will be, answer will be divided by, okay, we'll take again. So this one will be 129.81 over 6181.35, and this will be multiplied by 100, and we will get 2.1. So answer will be 2.1%. So our answer 2.1 over here. Percentage is already written, so 2.1% answer. Here is cumulative frequency curve. Basically, a total of 80 men and women took part in a race. The cumulative frequency graph gives information about the times in minutes they took for the race. So this is time, x-axis will be time, and y-axis is cumulative frequency. Questions are on the next page. So we'll see, use the graph to find an estimate for the interquartile range. For interquartile range, we require lower quartile and upper quartile. So we will check first for the upper quartile. So for upper quartile, we are calculating 75% of 80. This is the 80, up to 80 we have reading. So this side, so this will be 75th percentile of 80 will be 60. So up to 60 we will be taking the reference from 60, and we can take a reference from here. We can draw lines up to 60 over here, and on the x-axis also we need reference, so we will be taking a reference from here, and this will be our value, and this value is, this is 50, this will be 55, this will be 56, so I'm writing here 56. This will be our reference for upper quartile, no, for lower quartile. So if I write here, this is upper quartile, and now we'll be checking for lower quartile, and for lower quartile we will be calculating 25th percentile of 80. So 25th percentile of 80 will be this one, which is 20. So this is basically equal to 60, and this is equal to 20. So we can check the reference from 20. Again, we will draw the reference for 20, and this will be from here. We can take the reference, and from x-axis side this will be this one, and if we check from here, this is 38. So 56 minus 38. So interquartile we will write on the next page. So interquartile is equal to upper quartile minus lower quartile, and which is equal to 56 minus 38, and 56 minus 38 will be equal to 18. So our answer will be equal to 18 minutes. 60% of the men, 60% of the men took 50 minutes or less for the race. No woman took 50 minutes or less for the race. Work out an estimate for the number of men who took part in the race. So 60% are more than 50 minutes. So we'll have to check more than 50 minutes how many participants are. So more than 50 minutes we'll be checking from this side, x-axis. So this is the side, 50 minutes, and more than 50, if we check the reference, this will be this point. So from this point I will draw the line from x-axis to this point, and from here also we can draw the reference. So this will be 40, 41, 42. So 80 minus 42, 80 minus 42 will be equal to, we can write 80 minus 42 will be 38. So 38 is basically 60% of the men. So 60% of x value, we don't know how many men were participating, but 60% of x value is 38, which we have just figured out from this graph, which we have taken from this reference, and this x will be equal to 38 multiplied by 100 divided by 60, and we can calculate this one. So this will be 38 multiplied by 100 and divided by 60. This will give us answer. And basically what we have done, we have taken the question wrongly. 50 minutes or less, not more. So we have calculated for 50 minutes and more. So if we again go to the question, this less will be up to this one, which is lower, this range, which is 42. So we will not be taking this one, we will be taking 42. And if we write this one equal to 42, so this will be replaced by 42, and this one also by 42. Now if we calculate this as 42, and this will be resulting to 70. Now everything is fine. Hopefully you understood this, because first we calculated which is more than. If we have to calculate more than 50 minutes, then the previous was correct, but I've gone through this question which is less than 50 minutes. So less than 50 minutes will be lower portion of the graph, which will be taken as this one, so which is 42. So we are using this 42 and reaching to the answer as 70. Hopefully you got this as well. Now we can move to the question number 13, which is the diagram shows a solid cube. So this is solid cube. The cube is placed on a table so that the whole of the face of the cube is in contact with the table. The cube exerts a force of 56 newtons on the table. The pressure on the table due to the cube is this much, 0.14 newtons per centimeter cube. Pressure is equal to force over area. Work out the volume of the cube. So we'll be utilizing the given formula, which is pressure is equal to force over area. So we can write area is equal to force over pressure. So force over pressure, and what we can do, we can replace the values. Force is 56, so 56 newtons divided by this pressure, which is 0.14, and we can calculate this. 56 divided by 0.14 will give us 400. So this is 400. Now area is 400 centimeter cube, and area, you know, this is a cuboid, so we'll be multiplying this one. Area of the cuboid will be equal to W cube, and which is equal to 400. This will be equal to, basically area will be equal to W square, not cube. So W square is equal to 400. This implies W will be equal to 400, root of 400 will be equal to 20. So value of W is 20. Now we have to find the volume, basically volume of the cube. So volume of the cube will be equal to W into W into W, which is equal to 20 cube, and 20 cube we can write as 20 cube will be equal to 8000. So 8000 centimeter cube will be our answer, which is written over here, proper place. Question number 14. The diagram shows parallelogram EFGH, and this angle is provided as 106, EF is 9.3, and FG is provided 14.7. Work out the area of the parallelogram. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So area of the parallelogram we have to find. So for this one we can use the convenient method, the easiest method which I'll use for this one is I will split this into 2 triangles, like for example this one. So we can split this into 2 triangles. So first I will be using this shaded triangle like this one, and we know area of a triangle, we have a formula half into AB into sine C. So if 2 sides are provided and their included angle is provided, we can use area of triangle, we can use area of EFG, triangle EFG will be equal to 1 by 2 into 9.3, which is this side, into 14.7, which is the other side, into sine of 106 degrees. So this will be area of this shaded portion, and then we can double this. This will be equal to, if we calculate this, 0.5, which is 1 by 2, multiply by 9.3, multiply by 14.7, and multiply by sine of 106, and this will be giving us this much. 65.707. So I'm keeping the digits on the calculator. Now area of parallelogram will be equal to 2 into area of triangle E, F and G, and this will be equal to basically 2 into 65.707, and this will be equal to, I will multiply this number by 2, so this will be equal to 131.4. So we can write rounded answer because we have to provide in 3 significant figures, so it will be 131 centimeter square. So I will write 131 centimeter square. Work out the length of the diagonal EG. So length of diagonal is required of the parallelogram. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So for diagonal, we can use cosine rule. So EG square, this side square. So we can write cosine rule, which is EG square will be equal to 9.3 square, one side square, plus other side square 14.7 squared, minus 2 into one side, which is 9.3, and the other side, which is 14.7, and cos of 106 degrees. So this will be giving us square of EG, and this will be, we can calculate this. This is 9.3 square will be equal to it is 6.49. So it is 6.49 plus 14.7 squared. This will be giving us 216.09. 216.09 minus this whole we can calculate in one go. So 2 multiplied by 9.3 into 14.7 into cos of 106 degrees, and this will be giving us minus, so this is already minus, so it will change to plus 75.36476583. I'm writing the whole calculated digits to increase the accuracy. So we will be doing this one, and we'll have to add all these things. So it will be 86.49. I'm writing this one plus 216.09 and plus 75.3647 and 6583, and this is equal to this one, which is 377.94, and we can take root of this one. So EG will be equal to under root of this value will be root of answer will be giving us 19.4. so 19.4 will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this question. This is very interesting question. Now question number 15. The diagram shows a cuboid of volume V cube, and show that this is equal to this. So volume, basically we will be multiplying these three sides. So this will be 2x plus 5 into 3 minus x and into x plus 1. This will be equal to volume, and first we will multiply, for example we can multiply this into this. So it will be 2x into 3 will be 6x, then this into this will be minus 2x squared, and then 5 into 3 will be plus 15, and 5 into minus x will be minus 5x, and now this one x plus 1 as it is, and further we can add the like terms. So this will be I will arrange this also. So minus 2x squared and x and x is, so this will be plus x and plus 15 and into x plus 1. Now we can multiply this with this. I will move the page a little above over here. Now this into this will be minus 2x cube, and this into this will be minus 2x squared. Now x into x will be plus x squared, x into this will be plus x, and now 15 plus 15x and plus 15. Now we have to add the like terms. There's only one cube, so minus 2x cube as it is. Square is this one and this one, so minus x squared, and then x value, these two we can combine, plus 16x plus 15, and this is the same equation as provided, so we can write v is equal to 15 plus I'm arranging according to this required answer, so 16x and minus x squared minus 2x cubed. So this will be the required answer which we have done. There is a value of x for which the volume of the cuboid is a maximum. Find this value of x. Show your working clearly. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. We can use the easiest way. The equation given is this one. V is equal to 15 plus 16x minus x squared minus 2x cubed. So I will copy this equation. V is equal to 15 plus 16x minus x squared minus 2x cubed, and for this one they are saying that maximum volume of the cuboid is maximum. So maximum, for maximum value we'll take derivative of this one, so dv over dx should be equal to 0. So this implies dv over dx is equal to what? This will constant 0, so derivative will be 16 minus 2x, and this will be minus 6x squared, and this will be equal to 0. We'll be putting this equal to 0, so our quadratic equation will be minus 6x squared minus 2x plus 16 is equal to 0. Now we can do one thing. We can write here for x value, we can write here minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac. Basically we are applying the quadratic formula over 2a, and these values we can write over here. Minus b mean minus of minus 2 plus minus, this will be b square. B square will be minus 2 squared, b square minus 4, a will be minus 6, and c will be 16 over 2 into a will be minus 6. So this will be the situation. And after this step, what you can do, you can use your calculator, directly mode 5-3 and go to this situation and write this one minus 6 as first value. X square will be minus 6, and this one will be, b value will be minus 2, and c value will be 16. And if you press this one, you will get answer this one, and this is basically value, positive value will be taking 1.47. so we can take x is equal to 1.47. and if you check the other value is basically this one, which is negative value, so we'll ignore this value, and x is equal to 1.47. we will give x is equal to 1.47. so 1.47 will be our answer over here. Hopefully you understood this question. Now question number 16, p is equal to this one, values are given. We have to basically, these are up to 3 significant figures, so these are lower and upper bound questions. So work out the upper bound for the value of p. Show your working clearly. Give your answer correctly to decimal places. So this is the formula given. P is equal to 2a minus c over d. We need upper bound of b. Maximum answer of this one we will get when we will have this one maximum value as numerator. This should be maximum and this one should be minimum. And how we will get maximum numerator? Because these are two values, so this should be maximum and this should be minimum. So maximum of 2a and minimum of C and divided by minimum of denominator. This point you should understand, then only you will be reaching to the correct answer properly. As I explained you need first numerator as maximum, denominator as minimum. Then numerator is also having two values which are subtracting, so we need this one as maximum and this one as minimum, and then this is minimum. So this is the situation which we'll have to follow for these values. So we will write, we need upper bound of this one a value for this one. So upper bound of a will be equal to 58.45, and we have to take the C and D, minimum values of C and D. So lower bound of C will be equal to 19.5, and this one will be lower bound of D value will be equal to 3.55. Now these are the values. We will be replacing these values in this one. So P will be equal to 2 into A, which is 58.45, minus C value, which is 19.5, divided by 3.55. And if we calculate this with the calculator, and this will be 2 into 58.45 and minus 19.5 and divided by 3.55. This will give us answer as 27.436. So 27.4366. So we can write this one as give your answer in two decimal places. So we have to cut from here. So it will be 27.44. So answer will be 27.44. Hopefully you understand. This is very important part of this question which you will have to understand. And this is the answer which we have written over here. Question number 17. Show that this square is equal to this one. Show each stage of your working. So working also, not will show working as well. Now we have to we can take this left hand side, which is 6. So we can write left hand side is equal to 6 plus 2 under root 2 whole square, and this will be 6 plus 2 under root, this is 12, not 2, we are doing mistake in coupling question. So this into 6 plus 2 under root 12, like this. And now we will be multiplying. 6 with 6 will be 36, and 6 with this one will be plus 12 under root 12, and then this with this will be plus 12 under root 12, and this with this will be plus 2 under root 12. So we can 2 root 12 multiply by basically we'll have to go out, then multiply by 2 root of 12, like this one. This will be giving us 48, so you can write here 48. Now what we can do, we can combine these 36 and 48. 48 plus 36 will be equal to 84, so we can write here 84, plus from here we can add these two by the help of calculator. I'm using calculator for your understanding, so in exam you can use the same method and this will not be objectionable. So you can write this one 48 under root 3, so we can write here 48 root 3. We have shown everything, and now we need 12 over here, so we can take common as 12. So 84 divided by 12 will be equal to 7. So this will be 7 plus this will be 4, so under root 3, and which is equal to right hand side, and this is the done. Now simplify fully this one. This is basically indices question. So we'll take par separately. 27 because this is a 3-mark question, so we'll have to show working. So 27 raised to the power minus 2 by 3 and a raised to 12 into minus 2 over 3. We will write separate parts. Over denominator will be t 15 into minus 2 over 3. The rest of the things you can take help from the calculator. This one you can take, like for example 27 and raise to the power fraction format minus 2 over 3, and this will give us 1 by 9. So you can write here 1 over 9, and this one will be a, and you can solve this like 3 4s are 12, and this will be minus 8. So this will be minus 8, and over this will be 3 5s are 15, so this will be t raised to minus 10. Now further we have to just shuffle. This is 1 over 9, we can write like this one, and this is negative, this is also negative, so we'll shift them to make them positive. So a raised to 8 and t raised to the power 10. Our final answer will be what? Our final answer will be t raised to the power 10 over 9a raised to the power 8. 9a raised to the power 8. So this will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. T raised to the power 10 over 9a raised to the power 8. Now this is our question number 18. This is our question number 18. There are 16 sweets in a bowl. 4 of the sweets are blackcurrant, and 5 of the sweets are lemon, and 7 of the sweets are orange. So these are basically the 3 categories with 4, 5, and 7 as distribution. Anna, Ravi, and Sam each take at random 1 sweet from the bowl. So work out the probability that the 5 lemon sweets are still in the bowl. For this question we'll have to consider different options, probabilities, and this is the condition of the question that 5 lemon sweets are still in the bowl. So basically we have to write the different options for these two, because 5 of these sweets we require at the end. So what are the options available? We can have this one, B, blackcurrant, and again blackcurrant and blackcurrant 3 times, and we can have like orange, orange, and orange. This combination we can have, and then we can have black, orange, and then orange. And the 4th combination which we can have black, black and orange, then orange, black, and black, and then orange, orange, and black. And next one we can have black, orange, and black, and orange, black, and orange. Basically these are the different options which we can have, and now we can write the probabilities for all of these, and probabilities for all of these we can write like this one. So probability for this one will be this is 4, so first one will be 4 over the total, which is 16, and next will be 1 lesser, so it will be 3 over 15, and then 2 over 14. This will be probability. And for this one it will be 7. This is 7, so 7 of 16 into this, next will be 6 of 15, and next will be 5 of 14. So this will be probability for this one. First one is black, so 4 over 16, and next is orange, so it will be 7 over 15 and 6 over 14. This will be the probability for this one. It will be 4 over 16, which is black, and next is also black, so 3 over 15, and next will be orange, which is 7, so 7 over 1 less will be 14. For this one, orange will be 7, so it will be 7 over 16 into 6 over 15, and the last one is black, which is 4, so it will be 4 over 14. And last two we can write, this will be 4 over 16, which is this one black, and next is orange, so it will be 7 over 15, and last one will be 3 over 14. And for this last probability will be, first one will be orange, so 7 over 16 into this one will be black, so 4 over 15 into again orange will be 6 over 14. Now we can multiply and check for this one, and this is basically 4 into 3 into 2 will be 24, so this will be 24 over 16 into 15 into 14. This will be equal to 3360, so 3360, and this one double numerator will be same for all, and we can check for the numerator. This will be 210, so 210 is numerator, and denominator will be repeating, which is same. And for this one, 476, 4 into 7 into 6 will be 168, so 168 over 3360. And next one is 4 into 3 into 7, which is 84, so this will be 84 over 3360. And this one will be 764, and this will be 168, so 164 is 8 over 3360. And next one is 4 into 7 into 3, and this will 84, so 84 over 3360. And last one is 7 into 4 into 6, and this will be 168 over 3360. Now we have to add all these probabilities and adding them, so adding all will be equal to, basically we can add 24, so we can write 24 plus 210 plus 168 plus 84 plus again 168 plus 84 plus again 168, and this will be giving us as there is some mistake we have done, so these are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we missed one probability basically, and that one which we missed is which one? I'll have to trace. Here these are 8, but here we missed this one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, 2 3 4 5 6 7. We missed one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So this is for this, this is for this, this one for this one, this is for this. We missed for this, which is for this one we can write orange, which is 7 over 16 into, next will be BB, so 4 over 15 into 3 over 14, and we can write this one will be 7 into 4 into 3 will be equal to 84, so 84 over 3360. So I'll move the page a little above so that you can see. Basically I missed this, so I've written over here. So now we can add these all, and if we add 24 plus 210 plus 168 plus 84 plus 168 plus 84 plus 168 and plus this 84, this is resulting to 990. So our answer will be here 990 divided by 3360. This will be the probability for this question. So we can write here 990 over 3360 as our answer. Now this is done. Question number 19. The diagram shows a cuboid, which is this one provided. EH is equal to 9, HG is equal to 5, and GB is equal to 6. Work out the size of the angle between AH and the plane EFGH. So AH, we have to draw AH. So AH will be, we can draw this one. This is AH, and the plane EFGH. So this plane, so angle will be what? Angle we can take from here to here. So basically this is the angle required, and we have to consider this triangle. I'll shade for you. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. And this is the shading part which we'll be doing. You must have subscribed the channel MathsTV. If you have not yet done, you can subscribe the channel and like the video if you want, and also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Introduce this channel to your teachers. Okay, so this is the triangle which we will be considering, and for that triangle first we need FH. For that one we can have this one as right angle, and we have this length, so which is equal to this one. So this is 5 centimeter, this length is 5 centimeter. So this side is 5, this side is 9. We can, by Pythagoras theorem, we can find this one. So we will apply Pythagoras theorem over here. So FH will be equal to root of 5 square plus 9 square, which is equal to root of 5 square plus 9 square will be equal to 106 under root. So this value we got 106, and this height also we have 6. So this height is 6 centimeters. Now we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Basically not Pythagoras theorem, because we don't require this length, we require angle between these two. So we have opposite over adjacent, and opposite over adjacent is basically tan. So tan of theta will be equal to AF over FH, and AF is basically 6, and FH is under root 106, and we can take theta is equal to theta is equal to tan inverse. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 6 over under root 106, and we can find this value. So we can check this one. Shift tan of 6 over under root of 106, and this one will be equal to 30.23. So this is equal to 30.23, and our answer to 3 significant figures will be 30.2. So this is done. Next is question number 20. The curve C has equation. This is the equation where x is greater than 4. Using the axis below, sketch the curve C. On your sketch, show clearly in terms of A. And two things we have to show: the coordinates of any points of intersection of C with the coordinate axis, and the second thing which we have to show is the coordinates of the turning point. So we will use this given equation, which is y is equal to 4 into x minus 1 square minus a, and we can open this one. This will be 4 into x square plus 1 minus 2x and minus a, and we can multiply this. This will be 4x squared minus, we can multiply this with this, will be minus 8x, and this will be plus 4 and minus a, this one. Now we know that this is at on x-axis y will be 0, so y is equal to 0. It means this implies 4x square minus 8x plus 4 minus a is equal to 0. So our a value will be 4, b value will be minus 8, and c value will be equal to 4 minus a. Now we can apply quadratic formula. So x will be equal to minus b, so minus into minus 8, and plus minus b square mean minus 8 square, minus 4 into a into c, which is 4 minus a, over 2a, so 2 into 4, and if you simplify this, it will be 8, and plus minus this one will be 64 minus 64, and plus 16a, this will be cancelled, over 8. And now we can write this 16a, we can write this one 8 plus minus 4 under root a over 8, and which is equal to 2 plus minus plus minus, this will be under root a over 2, and this one we can write as 1 plus minus under root 2 over a. So these will be the two x values, and so it is intercepting basically x-axis. So we can indicate these 2 points over here, like for example this will be plus value will be over here, like we can take this point as 1 plus under root 2 over a, this will be our value, and basically before that one we can find the axis of symmetry, minus b over 2a, minus b is our value, which is over here, minus into minus 8 over 2a is 4, so 2 into 4, this will be 8 over 8, which is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 is basically the line of symmetry. So our line of symmetry will be, like for example over here, so the minimum will be under this one, and we can take the negative also to this side. So for example this is our negative, which is 1 minus under root a over 2, basically this is under root a over 2, so under root a over 2, this one also we did mistake, it should be under root a over 2. Now this is we got these 2 points. Now we need basically this y-intercept. For y-intercept in this equation, y is equal to 4 into x minus 1 square minus a, we will replace x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 will be giving us 4 into 1 minus a, so this is equal to 4 minus a. So 4 minus a will be, like for example over here, this will be our point, which is 4 minus a. Now we got all these 3 points, we'll have to just curve the sketch, and for that one this will be the point minimum which we'll be taking, and we can draw the curve. I'll rotate the page for our convenience, and we can draw a curve like this one, and from this side also we have to curve like this, so it will be curving like this one. So this will be the quadratic graph, which is curving like this. So this will be the turning point, which is x is equal to 1. So this one we can indicate this x is equal to 1 value. So we have to basically show these 2 points and this point, third point, these 3 points we have to show, and these are basically the coordinates. These are x values, and we can write 0 for the y value, and this one, and this will be y value, so we can write 0 and 4 minus x. These will be the coordinates of the points which are required. So this is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 21, the function f and g are such that f of x is equal to this one, g of x is given. The function h is such that h of x is equal to this one. Express the inverse function in this format also. So first of all, we will find this f of g of x. So f of g of x. So g of x is this value. We will replace in f of x. So it will be equal to x plus 3 squared minus 2 into x. So x will be x plus 3. Now we can open this square. This will be equal to x square plus 9 plus 6x, and this will be minus 2x and minus 6. And now we can add the like terms. So x square, and this will be plus 4x and plus 3. This will be our f of g of x, and this is equal to basically h of x. Now h of x is equal to this one. Now we have to find h inverse of x. So we can write, for example, this one as y, and we can find this. Basically this will be y is equal to x square plus 4x plus 3. Now we have to make x as subject. Now we can use completing square. So what we can do, we can write y is equal to x plus 2 squared, and this will be minus 1, because if we open this will be requiring 4, but we have 3, so we have added this one, minus 1 we have subtracted. So by completing square, now we will be shifting this minus 1 to other side. So x plus 2 square is equal to 1 plus y, and now we can just take under root. So x plus 2 will be equal to 1 plus y root, and 2 also we can shift. So x is equal to minus 2 root of 1 plus y, minus 2 plus root of 1 plus y. And now we can swap x and y. So y will be equal to minus 2 plus under root 1 plus x, and this will be x plus 1 or 1 plus x. It's the same thing. So this will be our y inverse. So we can write h inverse of x is equal to minus 2 plus of x plus 1, and this will be our answer over here, minus 2 plus x plus 1. Now question number 22. Triangle HJK is isosceles with this is equal to this, and JK is equal to under root 80, and H is the point with the coordinates this one, and J is the point with these coordinates, and K is the point and coordinates are provided. M is the midpoint of JK, and the gradient of HM is 2. Find the value of J and K. We can draw a simple drawing for to understand this question. So this is like a the isosceles triangle, which will be having two sides equal in length. So we will draw these two sides are equal in length, and this point is H, this point is K, and this point is J. Then they are saying it's the midpoint. M is the midpoint of JK. So for example, say this is the midpoint, so we can draw midpoint from here. So this is basically M, and the coordinates also we can write for H. It is minus 4 and 1. For J it is J and 15, and for K it is 6 and K, and midpoint will be 6 plus j, so coordinates of midpoint will be j plus 6 by 2, and second will be 15 plus k, 15 plus k over 2. So these will be the coordinates of this one. Plus the information provided is that length from this point to this point is under root 80, which is provided over here, which is jk is equal to under root 80. Now another thing which they have provided is gradient of hm is 2. So gradient of hm, we can write m of hm is equal to 2, and this line is perpendicular to this one. So gradient of jk, will be equal to reciprocal of this one and negative sign, so minus 1 by 2. So this property we will be using to check this gradient of this perpendicular. This is having gradient as 2, so this will be having gradient of minus 1 by 2. Now we can write gradient of hm. We know hm is provided as 2, so this will be equal to hm. We can write this one y2 minus y1, so 15 plus k over 2, and minus y1 will be 1, y2 minus y1 over x2, which is j plus 6 over 2, this is x2, minus x1 will be minus 4, so we'll write like this, is equal to 2, which is provided over here. So we have formed this equation. Now what we can do, we can simplify. This will be 15 plus k, and we can take LCM, so this will be minus 2 over 2, and divided by this will be j plus 6, and this will be plus 4, so this will be plus 8 over 2, and this is equal to 2. Now what we can do, we can cancel these two and we can simplify. This will be 13 plus k. I'll move page a little above like this one. So 13 plus k over this will be j plus 14 is equal to 2, and cross multiplication, this will be 2j plus 28 is equal to 13 plus k, and from here we can write on equation 2j minus k is equal to minus 15. So this will be our equation 1, and equation 2 we can form from here, which is gradient of these 2 points is minus 1 by 2, so we can write m of jk will be equal to y2 minus y1, so we can write here 15 minus k y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is 6, and this is equal to minus 1 by 2, and by the condition which I have explained you. Now this one will be cross multiplication, this into this will be 30, so 30 minus 2k will be equal to minus 1 multiplied by this will be 6 minus j, and now we can write in terms of we can shift this j to the side, so j and minus 2k is equal to, this will be minus 24. So we got this equation, which is equation 2, and we can basically multiply this and by 2, so 2j minus 4k is equal to minus 48. This will be our equation 2, and now we can add these two equations. I'm adding or writing over here this one, minus k is equal to minus 15, and this one will be basically subtracted, this will be change sign, this will be gone. Now this one is 3 minus 3k is equal to minus 33, minus will be cancelled, so k value is equal to 33 over 3, which is equal to 11. Now we got k value, this one, we can replace this k value in any of these two equations, so I'm replacing in this one, We know j minus 2k is equal to minus 24, and this one 11. So j minus 2 into 11 is equal to minus 24. So j is equal to minus 24 plus 22, which is equal to minus 2. So we got k is equal to 11 and j is equal to minus 2. These are the required answers. I've seen some other videos in which they have adopted a very complicated strategy. This is the easiest way in which you can solve the question, and we will write the answer at the proper location over here. J is basically minus 2 and k is 11, and our answer is complete. This is the shortest route to solve, and it is easy to understand as well. The only condition you have to keep in mind is that this line is perpendicular to this one. So this is having gradient of 2, this will be having gradient of minus 1 by 2. Hopefully you understood each and everything. This was the last question of this paper, and don't forget to subscribe MathsTV and also introduce this channel to your friends and forward this channel to your class fellows as well. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.